Hello everyone, your voice here and welcome to our channel Sansevieria 101. So for this episode, I'm going to show you something different and perhaps I will be creating a playlist for this specific topic. And what I am showing you right now is a tray. Actually, this is already the second tray for what I have bred or what I have cross-pollinated. I have cross-pollinated two different kinds of Sansevieria. So for this tray, this is tray number 2, by the way, and later on we'll be uh, transferring some of them one by one because on this tray there are about 128 slots on it, but I don't think that all 128 successfully germinated. There are some seeds that I planted which did not germinate at all, so you would see some empty slots. You can barely see them actually. I'm videoing the whole tray right now. So on this tray there are layers on them, so there are rows and columns. So for a column there would be 8 slots, and for the row there would be 16 slots. So all in all it will total to 128 slots. So if you're able to successfully germinate seeds from all the slots that you have filled in, then you'd have to transfer 128 sproutlings or little Sansevierias. So it's kinda taxing. This is one of the taxing work for Sansevieria hybriders. That's what you can call us. We're hybriders. We crossbreed two different kinds of Sansevierias so that we can come up with a new hybrid of a Sansevieria that is different looking from the parents that were cross-pollinated together. So what I have here is I think it's almost 100 seedlings that I have to transfer one by one. So like I said, it's the most taxing work for a hybrider to do, because when they're seedlings you have to plant them and they're very small. As for myself, because what I do is I really record what I breed. So this tray number 2, I have in my notes what I bred, what are the two Sansevierias that I bred. So mostly on this tray you'll see fanfet looking hybrids, because one of the parents are or is Sansevieria hybrid fanfet. I have actually featured cross-pollinating on this channel. You can check that episode, and I have pollinated fanfet, and that was a few months ago, or was it already a year? I can't really recall, but I can always check that episode. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing this video log, because it's very helpful in tracking down your own work. If you are a hybrider of Sansevierias or a breeder of Sansevieria, you can track down the progress of your work through creating a channel in YouTube. So that's what I did, so that I can keep track of my work. And this is just one of the trays that I am featuring right now, because I'm done transplanting the first tray that I filled out, and it's also almost 100 seedlings on there. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new playlist on this channel, and I'm going to feature and tag the Sansevieria seedlings that I have crossbreed or bred. So folks, without further ado, we're going to choose one seedling. I'm going to choose the easiest one to remove will start on the sides because it's very hard to start removing on the middle part. So what I usually do is I remove the easiest ones on the sides, and then I will replant them on a larger size pot. It's not really uh, as large as what you think. It is small. I think I can show you how small it is. This is the size of the pot. Actually, we can measure it with the tool here so that we know the size of the pot. So the diameter of this pot we can always convert to inch later on, but what I'm using is uh, a pot which is almost 100 millimeters, so I don't know how much is that in inches. In inches, it might be 3 inches for the diameter of this small pot, which I'm going to transfer in comparison to the tray, which is just about uh, an inch or 23.9 millimeter. Maybe that's just an inch, 1 by 1 slot on the tray. So like I mentioned, there are 128 slots on this tray, and the slot size are just 1 by 1, 1 inch by 1 inch size. So that's very small, and I'll show you. I think we can start with this one so that I can show you how I do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of the pot, then label it. I have to label it because it's very important in tracking. So the last one here is slot 8, the last slot, and then I have tagged each of the columns here with letters. So the last letter here would be that would be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So P is the last one, and this one is 8, um, row 8, column P. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the tag here with my initials. So my initials would be RAL. Then the number of row would be 8. Then the column would be P. So this tray, by the way, is tray number 2. So this would be, let's put on the other side here, RAL tray T2 P8. So that is how I tag my hybrids. So we're going to remove RAL T2P8, and this is the small one here because it's being stunted. So I think it's time for me to replant it to a bigger pot so that it grows bigger and would not be stunted further. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some soil here. Here's the soil, my soil mix, by the way. And keep in mind, guys, that if you're planting a small seedling, your pumice or this porous type of media would be also small for the roots to grow in it. So it's mostly compost, then vermicast, and then the one that we call here, we have a pumice this size. So I don't know if you have pumice readily available in your area, but that's how small the pumice size that I'm using. So that's 70% pumice or pumice, whatever you pronounce it in your country, and then 20% would be compost, then 10% would be vermicast. So that's what I will be putting on this first one that we're going to replant. So we are going to put in the soil mix or the potting mix halfway, just like that, so we can remove this one. It's kind of hard to, it's easier actually, but you have to squeeze them so that they would be removed from the small slot that they're that they have grown into. So here's the hard part. It's because we have to remove it upwards, which I'm not sure if. Okay, there we go. Uh, I've done this a couple of times, and I'm saying it's easier. So there we go. We removed it, and we found out that there are some pests on the. Let me see if I can focus that. That's the problem because sometimes you can't see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray hydrogen peroxide. I'll check if I have my hydrogen peroxide here. I think I have left it. I have left it on the other workplace that I'm working at. So let's just spray it with alcohol would do. And then we're going to anyway this is aphid, so what we'll do is I'm going to put it there, and I'm going to apply systematic pesticides because we have found that there are pests on it. So this is one what I use. It's actually more expensive than the usual Thailand systemic pesticides that are readily available here in Asia, which is Starkle G. But what I'm using is Exelon, and you'll be able to find out the type of pest that it can kill by applying it. So it can kill. The first one here is mango leaf hopper. You have brown plant hopper. You have aphids here. The third one, rice bugs, green leaf hopper, mealy bugs, thrip, and black bugs. So those are the pests that are listed here that it can take care of. So what the content of this one I have transferred into this container, which is easier for me to apply because what I'll just do is I'm going to spread it on the base. Okay, that's too much, but that's what I usually do. Apply it like that, and then fill out the rest of the pot. So I'm just going to fill out this pot. It's kinda, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but there you go. It's kind of hard doing it with the video on. Okay, so that's what I'll do, and I already apply a systemic pesticide on it with those all those pests that are. It's a wide range systemic pesticide that I have applied, so it will take care of those aphids that we found out, or were those millibugs bugs. I'm not sure, but for sure the pesticide will take care of them. And here we go. Let's just leave it as such. Add more to make sure that the plant or the seedling or sproutling stabilizes. So we're done with one transfer of one of my seedling. This is fanfit, and I have crossbred or paired it with Masoniana. So this is how it looks like. So folks, this is one of the hybrids that I have worked with. This is fanfit crossed with Masoniana. I have my notes here, but I don't have them readily prepared for me to show what I crossed for you guys. But we're done with just one out of 100 seedlings that I have to transfer, and hopefully this will grow. As you can see, that's the systemic pesticide that I have applied. It will just uh, dilute itself as you keep on watering them. They are right now moist though, so the plant will still be able to absorb what I have sprinkled on the base part of the uh, seedling that we have transferred. So we're done with one of the seedlings, and this is labeled as RAL TP8. So this is a cross between the species Masoniana and the hybrid Sansevieria hybrid fanfit. So that's just one. So let's try another one. We're like I mentioned, we're going to start off with the easiest one to remove because the middle ones are harder to transplant. So let's get another one, and this one, by the way, is '08. So again, we'll tag so have any we won't forget what we have planted, because when you have so many plants, you will not be able to remember all of them if you don't have any record. So this one would be RAL. That's those are my initials. Then we have T2, and this one is P. So this one is O. The the column is O. So, and then the row is 8. So that's O8. So this is hybrid RAL T208, and we'll have it removed. Again, we'll put some potting mix into the pot halfway so we can get the other one. I think we can do about three. So as I won't be able to bore you with replanting all 100 seedlings that I have here. So we'll just stop at I think we can stop at two. Then I'll give you an update on the rest when I have finished replanting all the 128 seedlings that I have. So again, just squeeze the bottom part of the tray so that it will loosen the root, so you can just remove it easily. Then try to shake so that you can remove it. All right. Again, folks, there you go. So there are a lot of aphids, or this is mealy bugs infesting the roots, because I have uh, left this tray out for a long time, because it made me it's seeing 128 seedlings that you have to replant makes you a bit lazy. So uh, it's a good thing that I decided to plant them now. So just plant it like that. Hold on, it's kind of hard doing it for the sake of showing you guys. So we'll be sprinkling the systemic pesticide again. You can spray, you can sprinkle on the topmost portion, so the topmost portion will absorb it. Then the root, the base, oh, that's too much. The base of the leaf, you can put some of them there so that the root area will be able to absorb the systemic pesticides and would take care of those aphids or millibugs that were infesting the roots of the seedlings. So that's one of the reason why it hinders the growth of the seedlings. That's why from time to time, folks, you have to check your plant. There are reasons why they won't grow as fast as you expect them to be, because there are at times there are some pests that you can't see when you don't uproot your plants from time to time. So if your plants don't grow as you expect it to be, always take time to check the root system, because there might be some pests that are already infesting them. That's why they can't grow at an optimal level. So this is again one of the se- pan, pan, panfit seedlings, and again I think this is crossed with Masoniana. So difference from the other one is that there are no evident longitudinal lines. If you see some dark lines on it, those are actually ridges. Those are not lines or dark green lines that are growing on leaf. This one though has some dark lines on it. These are dark lines that it has retained from the parent, which is panfit. Because on Masoniana, folks, you wouldn't be able to see any dark lines on them. It's just leaf patterns without the longitudinal lines. We call this longitudinal lines on the leaf because their pattern is growing or forming a longitudinal position to the growth of the leaf. So that's what we call longitudinal lines that are growing on the leaf. So this one has evident longitudinal lines, although not too much. There are some. Shoot. Okay, I just dropped that one. So I think, folks, this is it for this content. I'll update you if I have done replanting all of the seedlings, and I just dropped one of them, so I have to take care of it. So this is just for this content. If you like what I have featured, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll be coming up with a playlist for these seedlings so we can uh, keep track of them and tag them one by one. All right, folks. So thank you for watching, and you have a great day.